Alright folks, the deck is on Druid. The goal of the deck is to set a bunch of taunts that have different minion types and then eventually bring them back with a newly buffed N'Zoth, God of the Deep. We can play Animated Broomstick alongside that to give all of our minions that we're bringing back rush, and we have a Hadronox for an additional layer of threats. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle.
Watch this!
This is pretty good if it's Secret Mage into Explosive, which it's probably Secret Mage, right? But I think that Taelan is also fairly good.
None will survive.
Imagine not playing Bio Project on turn 1. What am I, some kind of coward? Do we always ramp? I mean, I always do. It's not often a good play, but it's the play that I make. Yeah. I'm gonna test with the coin for counter. And then just play this. So it's not explosive counterspell or rigged fair game. You always play wild. On stream I do. Occasionally I'll play some battlegrounds, and I've played standard from time to time, but I prefer wild.
Observe and reflect.
I'm late. I'm late.
Mm-hmm.
Rotten to the core.
That's also not explosive runes. What's going on? So the new secret is either counterspell or fair game? Maybe Netherwind Portal?
We have many secrets.
Sure. I just genuinely forget that that's a card. I'm okay with that. Beast, Dragon, and Murloc. So we only get 2 of those, but that's fine. Okay, so there's definitely a rigged fair game online, right? Like, that's why they're trying to freeze their face here. I'm gonna play this, and then I want to try and play this into the Explosive Runes follow-up that's inevitably happening. Do you think Netherwind or Oasis is better as Secret Mage? I think Netherwind tends to be. I don't know. I could be wrong. Like, you're getting a 4-mana minion either way. But I don't think you want to be in a good spot where or you don't really want to be in a spot where the opponent has minions to trade into your board, right?
I intend to deceive.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
I would like to find a broom here. If I could. Not necessarily for this coming turn. I think I would rather have a 7-drop. We have seen 1 fireball. Ugh. That is not good.
The demon seed grows in power.
Excuse me. Where are your explosive runes? Got 1225. They won't have lethal even with double fireball, so if they have like second fireball plus the elemental, it's not lethal, but like it's close enough that they should be able to find a way across the finish line. I think I need to go Oakheart next turn and hope to hit the Zilliax. Well. So at this point, it's got to be explosive, right? Like, I can't just play the Zilliax anymore, so gotta be Oakheart still and hope they don't have the double burn, which does seem kind of likely given the setup that they had last turn.
You're not ready
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we did get the healing. I think that means I can probably go in on the Nizar. That's a lot of... oh, God.
I'll show them.
Yeah, they clearly didn't have the double fireball there. It's likely a counterspell, though. So I don't think I can play into counterspell. I think the only... No, I should have everything here, right? Dragon, Demon. We've got a mech and Curator, and we can sneak the Zilliax onto that. We're missing a beast. I think it just has to be good enough. I also don't get the Elemental if I make this play, but I also don't die, which I'm kind of into. Or at least I shouldn't die, and I get some additional healing. I can't possibly have that many more secrets in hand, right? And if they have secrets, that means that they don't have the burn that kills me, so...
What once was cloudy shall become.
That's fine. I do not mind card draw. I need to figure out a way to test for counter, though. It's looking kind of hard. Second Explosive Runes came down. If they don't get any damage to face, I can also just, like, Alexstrasza my own face. Fireball.
Do not touch.
I'm just gonna have to pop at 3. Or I could pop at 1.
Time waits for no. Unity, precision, perfection. Do not touch. For the wild. Cower before me.
So I was considering the Alexstrasza heal face plus the Broomstick, but this actually ends up doing more healing combined with the hero power, and it sets up an Alexstrasza for lethal if my board can't attack for whatever reason. Why not trade the AoE Secret Dude, though? Well, I mean, just wanted to
Well played.
remove the big minion.
Well done.
I don't think it mattered what we traded into. They've also, like, played most of their secrets.
I will show no mercy.
Maybe just a little bit of mercy? For me?
None will survive.
Odd versus odd. Seems kind of strange, no? They don't have great turn 1 plays. I'm gonna save this for next turn and then just, like, slam a Death's Head. But hopefully we have enough layers to make this work. What are the odds? Big oof. I can't feel good. We did make them waste a fair amount of resources here. And we've got the broom N'Zoth swing. Oh, it's just the old pirate odd warrior debate tactic, right? I've seen this before. Look at that value healing. Early Master Oakheart seems good. They do have the potential for Captain, right? I need to find cards that are playable here in the near future. Huh. Somehow I'm the one who's playing defensively here. Against Odd Warrior. Something's not right. I bet they've got a N'Zoth in their deck too. Oh my god, no. That is not a good hit.
I'm not too young to fight.
Okay. Need to use a broom on that. Like, I can't wait on value here to corrupt the Dreaming Drake. I just need to get cards moving, unfortunately. This into this is my hopeful swing turn, because this comes with the animated Broomstick. And there's a good... Not a good chance. There's a chance this hits Hadronox for me. This is just outrageous. Alright, Zilliax is here to save the day. I hope. So what if I had die? I've had the dragon, but it's a 3/4. I've had the cultist. I've had the Zilliax will be in there. Oof. There's Galakrond in here too? Oh no. I mean, I feel like I need to play this first, so as to not die. That was a good draw. This is King Ogre. I thought it might be because of the card back. I was going to check after the game. You're welcome, as Sir Ponzi. That's an even card. That's illegal. Oh my god. I kind of feel like I need to get the Master Oakheart down though, right? It pulls a Cultist, probably a Dreaming Drake or a 3/4. I can... But the primary thing is that it hits the Burning Blade Acolyte, which I can then use the Broom to make dead.
Onward, friends, to adventure! Most excellent! More souls for the seed!
How bad do I want this healing? Double bash could kill me.
Feel his icy touch.
I think I gotta play around that. Would this deck work without Oakheart? Yeah. I don't feel like it's one of the best cards in the deck. It's just a card that I hadn't played in a while, so I wanted to include it. I think we get there from here. I haven't actually seen that Spirit played before. No one has. It's literally the first time it's been played in the history of Hearthstone. You're witnessing history right now. Oh god. No, it's not even that, like, far ramped, right? Yeah. Only one invoke. Oof. If only that made their hero immune. I mean, I gotta play this at least once, right? Easy.
Knowledge is power. I must protect
this.
the wild.
This. And mull everything else.
None will survive.
Not copying the hand against a Druid is risky? Huh. I suppose, but... Sure. I could use some ramp right now.
We have many
Did you consider Druid of the Plains at all? Yes, but I figured that like Winged Guardian just did the same thing but better. It's kind of where I landed on it. Okay, so maybe Reno Secret Mage? I think this is a situation where the coin is more valuable than the Ferocious Howl. Because coin enables quite a few turns next turn. Guess it's not Reno, so maybe both get blocked by counterspell. That'd be a bummer. It's a good follow-up if that ends up being the case. It's fine. Soaks up a lot of damage and is still difficult to get through. I think this is just probably the Bran Kazakus version. That's not possible.
I'm late. I'm late.
There you go. Probably rigged fair game, so or could be rigged fair game, so I'm going face this turn. Or I could trade Taelan and Hero Power. I think that's maybe better. I don't want to leave this on the board even though I have a taunt to cover it.
This is not what we stood for.
Like it just gets punished a little bit too hard by the Flak Mage.
I'm with the cabal.
I'm late. I'm late.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
5-drop would be ideal here, but I just parted with one. Alright.
Rotten to the core.
It's a good 5-drop as well because it eats the explosive. Does the Bran version run Flak? I don't know why it wouldn't. I feel like Flak Mage is one of the best cards in Secret Mage. Then again, I thought the same thing about Fireballs and people are cutting those, so... I do not know anymore.
Rotten to the core.
Job's done.
I mean, as long as we can stop them from drawing any cards for the time being.
Incredible discovery.
I meant off a rigged fair game, but in general, it would be good to avoid card draw so that we can just remain in control of the game. Like we have and board advantage.
Rotten to the core.
So it's Ice Block, Counterspell, Fair Game, Netherwind. I'm probably just not playing a spell for a while. Wait, they're running Fireballs and the Inconspicuous Riders? I've lost the plot, chat.
Rotten to the core.
No way to pop the block here. Wait, yes I do. I have no way to pop the block here. What am I gonna do?
And the cycle of life is reborn
Simple math with Roffle. I'm just gonna assume that this is Reno and keep the Taelan and hope for the best. Still wondering to this day how I survive against Secret Mage. Just do what I did last game.
None will survive.
Job done.
Seen a lot of riders in Secret Mage at High Legend. Let's check the stats here. I feel like it cannot be one of the 30 best cards. I'll use this on an off turn, like turn 4.
For the wild. Job done.
Okay, here's a list with Rider, and it is one of the worst performing cards on the deck. Seems about right. For some reason, so is Archanologist. It's not the Kazakus version, but it is a Bran Mankrik version. I guess we're ramping. And we have confirmation that it's a slower Druid deck, right? Crab Rider, a bigger issue in Wild. It was certainly a big issue in Wild. I don't know if bigger, because it was pretty big in Standard as well, from my understanding, but like a lot of decks just kind of shoved in a Crab Rider.
The menagerie is for orphans only.
This allows me to go 5-3. I don't know if I can match like a control warlock with their threats, because they have Gul'dan, Willow, and N'Zoth, whereas I just have N'Zoth, Hadronox, and to a lesser extent Ysera. Yeah, this is gonna be tough.
This is not what we stood for.
Naturalizes can, ooh, that can help me get theirs. If I can get a lead and keep them on the back foot, that might help. Didn't people think a Crab would be a filler card? I don't know. I don't think so.
From the void I come.
They're both demons, so they drew 2 demons, despite having cubes in their deck. Impressive. Defile? No.
Do not touch.
I am only more deadly.
Rotten to the core.
I'm gonna kill that just because I want my draw. He's gonna hit a Dreaming Drake, but I think that's just fine. I also don't have either of the... Yeah, I just need to play this while it does something. We do lose a Broom, and we get a little bit behind in the fatigue advantage, but I think the double Naturalize can make up for it. Just want that off the board so that it's harder to start Defiles. And, like, these are their 2 demons, because they didn't have one until they played the free admission. Hey, thanks, Egads. I'm happy to be joining the podcast full-time as well. Yeah, so we got a second card off of them, sort of, by, or potentially by trading off the Broom. Okay, so I have confirmation of no more... Sure. No more demons in hand. Now they probably have it, though. Wouldn't that have been better? I think this is a good opening for my Ysera, and then I play double 5 so that I can get demons in my N'Zoth pool. The big Defile, honestly, I feel like it was just kind of fine for me, though. Like, was it that bad? Okay, 7 of these cards aren't actually here, so it's 14 to 12. That backfire put them ahead in fatigue. Now, that said, they could be running Ticketus. as unlikely as it seems, given that they're running Void Colors and Skull. Like the fact that they have free admission might suggest it's possible, especially with how aggressively they're drawing their demons. So this means the game plan, as is often the case in this type of matchup, is to put as many Void Walkers into their res pool as possible. This is going to be fine. Try and make their res pool full of doo-doo. Oh god. That's a little bit problematic. I need to find a another Broom or a Naturalize. Thanks. What? Like, I understand they're trying to change the breakpoints, but I feel like the risk there was not worth. Wouldn't keeping the board full have been worth? I mean, they had... Again, I explained that I was trying to get as many Void Walkers into the res pool as possible, and they had like 4 demons in hand. So... possibly, but that was not where it appeared the game was going. I think I just have to get rid of the Mal'Ganis. So I don't have enough stuff going right now to be able to Hadronox, I don't think. I don't see a reason to attack into that. I think they have one more demon as well, unless I miscounted, which could be Ticketus. We've seen double Void Caller, double Void Lord, double Dread Lord. They just keep blowing up their own board. I don't think that they've corrupted their... I think we got our wish for adding a bunch of... Alright. Golden Ticketus doesn't seem like a good idea. I agree, but... like, I don't know what the other demon could be. Maybe, Beetrug? I think I need to keep this in hand in case they, get a Mal'Ganis off of the Gul'dan, which is incredibly unlikely, but certainly possible. Oh yeah, it could be the Prime guy. That's a good call. But I think I saved the, I'm gonna bump now. Just so that I have a possible trade there. But I saved the Alexstrasza to snipe off the Mal'Ganis if I need to. I think Rustwix makes sense. So apparently I just miscounted their demons. But there's no Ticketus in hand at least. And unlikely to be one in the deck. Their Gul'dan is gonna be pretty bad though. And that's before they've even played into Zoth. Oh, that's what they're doing. That didn't work out. It's a little slow, it seems.
The demon seed grows in power.
I don't think we lose from here, so I'm just gonna play it safe. West Freedom, thank you for the 5 months with Prime. Just avoid anything weird happening. Like at this point, even if they ticket us, like...
The demon seed grows in power.
Not really seem like something to be concerned about. I can just throw out a what? I don't know. It was for deck?
What to do?
Oh, draw the highest cost spell. Okay. That's a really, really slow way to get your deck of chaos going. I think this is a good time for the Hadronox. Unless I just die. Well, they could have gotten... Oh my god, they could have gotten Gul'dan. Or Mal'Ganis here. Off of the Gul'dan. I mean, it was incredibly unlikely, but they could have. I'm trying to decide if I want to play the Alexstrasza in my face this turn.
Time waits for no one.
No, I don't, because then I lose this play. Misk Worker, thank you for the 4 months. Hey, Roffle, cool streams. Thanks for the content. Thank you for that 4 months of support. Really appreciate that. Oh, look. More Void Walkers. There might be a N'Zoth still, though. There's also a Defile. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. But I'm okay with that. I get some healing. And I should retain a board advantage. And we have a Fatigue advantage. I still have another layer with N'Zoth. Yeah! I mean, eventually we'll hit the other Naturalize, right? God, this is actually kind of tough. Why won't you die? They're only fatiguing for 5. They have no way to get through all this, right? So do I just, like, Alexstrasza my face and hold? Or I could set a Fizzy Elemental. Save up for an Alexstrasza on their face.
Time waits for no one.
Do not touch.
I think I'm just going to do the safe line here. Because I took too much time. Thank you to legendary patrons Brian Quinn, Fizzle Jizzix, Jeffrey Pierce, Justice Crater, Ease404, Horback CL, Noggleshire, Shadow1 TV, Sognisman, and Vanfix.